This video proposes a new vision for human flourishing, moving education from a factory model to a garden model. We are reimagining a 30-year educational journey that cultivates whole human beings, not just high performers. This shift moves from measuring education by economic output to measuring it by human value and spiritual depth. The current factory model, the ATAR factory, is engineered for a single success metric, prioritizing economic output over human value. This system creates anxiety and fragility, producing the hollow achiever. The fuel for this system is secular materialism, leading to spiritual malnutrition and personal emptiness. Our curriculum is built on Al-Ghazali's psychology, aiming for mizan or balance. This architecture of the soul seeks a high-performing intellect anchored by a tranquil soul, involving the nafs, ego, aqal, intellect, qalb, heart, and ruh, spirit. We view the heart as a mirror, with two paths to knowledge, acquisition and unveiling. The goal of education is polishing the mirror of the heart so it can reflect divine reality, moving beyond just acquired knowledge towards a deeper understanding. Education is seen as a 30-year developmental journey towards spiritual and social maturity, starting from Fitrah or innate purity. This journey progresses through phases of nurturing, training, and branching out, culminating in Khalifa or stewardship. Phase 1, from 0 to 7 years, focuses on anchoring the Fitrah with a goal of emotional safety and a subconscious spiritual imprint. The method is the home as the first school, resisting early academic pressure. Key elements include avoiding digital enslavement and using nature as a classroom. Phase 2, from 8 to 12 years, is taqdeeb, focusing on discipline and character. The goal is to train the wild horse of the nafs, ego, and cultivate adab, ethics. The method is introducing structure within a nurturing environment, with a curriculum focus on moral exemplars and ethical storytelling. Phase 3, from 13 to 18 years, is tafakkur, emphasizing critical reflection and service. The goal is to develop the aqal, intellect, for ethical reasoning and community impact. This phase uses project-based learning and an explicit ethical focus, integrating service into the learning cycle. Phase 4, from 19 to 30 years, is Khalifa, focusing on stewardship and mastery. The goal is achieving professional excellence integrated with spiritual depth and commitment to service. This phase emphasizes mentorship, ethical professional practice, and lifelong learning, resulting in the total human, insan kamil. Cultivating an ecosystem requires systemic change through a three-part reform: assessment, curriculum, and teacher empowerment. This shift establishes a new Western Australian philosophy of education, focusing on human dignity, holistic development, and stewardship. The plan begins with a 3-year system redesign and piloting phase. This includes a budget for pilot school grants, coaching, and equity infrastructure. Key outcomes will be measured through portfolio rubrics, focusing on critical thinking and ethical reasoning, and well-being surveys. The harvest is reclaiming education for human flourishing. The factory produces the hollow achiever, measured by scores and defined by consumption. The garden cultivates the total human, measured by character and defined by service. This restoration is a call to cultivate the garden of the human soul. References: Reclaiming Education, From GDP Metrics to Human Flourishing, authored by Farhad Omar. The book is available on Amazon.com and Lulu.com, published 2025. Search for book title or author. The principles of the book is being executed in the How You See Yourself at 30 program, conducted by Farhad Omar at Sayyidina Omar Institute with a group of 15 to 17-year-olds. Visit the website www.sayyidinaomarinstitute.au for details.